I think Carlos, you said you wanted to join in on this rampage about Cocaine Bear because I was
Oh yeah.
sorely let down by this movie. I mean, like my expectations weren't even that sky high, to be honest. It was more I
Yeah.
just wanted to had a good time with my friends at the theater and drink
Same.
some AMC beers, but the movie was tonally just all over the place. And like really unfocused in terms of character, and it focused way too heavily on character.
Yeah, dude.
And
Like,
yeah, no, you could jump in. Yeah, it's just I just didn't latch on to really anything except for like a few fun sequences that were pretty gory and inventive. But yeah,
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much on the same page. Like, the thing is, like, definitely more than half the movie is like doesn't involve the bear element in the plot at all. Like,
yeah,
I mean, the plot element is there, but you don't actually visually see the cocaine bear really going at it. Like, for only maybe like 20% of the actual movie, and that's kind of being generous. So, like,
mm-hmm.
most of it is just like character interactions, character setup, and a lot of attempts at humor that don't even really work. And I'm actually really lenient on comedy and humor,
Me
but
too.
like a lot of it just felt so like just felt it just had poor execution, and a lot of the humor felt forced, and it didn't just click right. And I don't know, it was just really disappointing because like all pretty much all the scenes, I mean, there's only maybe a few scenes that don't involve the actual like bear action gore stuff that was like, okay, it's not bad, I guess. But for the most part, like it just wasn't very good at all. And, I was like you, I didn't go in with like super high expectations. I went in, just wanting just a really fun, dumb movie.
Right.
And yeah, it's dumb fun, but only like in bits. Like it doesn't deliver. Like for a film called Cocaine Bear, you kind of expect more out of it. And
Mm-hmm.
not saying there aren't some sequences with the cocaine bear that are fucking super entertaining. Like there's this one car chase sequence with the bear that's really good. Like that, like if the film had
Oh
more of
yeah.
that, like that was like the part of the movie where I was like, holy shit, this is entertaining. This is kind of what I've been waiting for. This is great. But that's like the peak of the movie. Like after that, like nothing really gets as good as that scene. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. It's just very disappointing movie overall. I think I gave it a solid 5, which is being kind of generous.
Yeah, I gave it like a soft 4.
Oh damn.
Damn.
I don't think that's too controversial, right? I think most people are pretty down on this movie, like it's relative to the hype of the title and the trailer and everything. But yeah, like the ambulance scene was really fun. But
Yeah,
I
the
made
ambulance scene.
it was really great. Yeah, and I made the joke last night. I'm like, this movie is like trying to be like with the ensemble of characters. It feels like it's like a fucking Shortcuts or like Boogie Nights. There's like an ensemble of characters, except they don't pay off in any real way.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you following like eight or 10 different characters and threads? It's just really bizarre. And
Yeah.
I kind of had the pitch. I'm like, what if it was just like mobsters versus the bear? Because they were the most heightened and ridiculous characters versus the bear, but like, there's like kids and like the sheriff guy.
Yeah.
All it's just like useless characters they throw
Yeah.
at the wall, dude. It's really bizarre.
They should have made the
Um,
movie a lot
More like linear. Like I don't know why.
right.
Like it involves so many different elements. Like I don't know. Like a film like this needs to be simple, plot wise, character wise, and everything else. And it just like you're right. Like way too many characters, way too many focuses. Poor Ray Liotta. I mean, he's
I made the joke. The last thing we'll ever see him do on screen is get like eaten by bear cubs. And his
Yeah.
spoiler alert. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, Blair, you haven't seen it, I'm sure.
I haven't seen
Sure, you've been
Cocaine
very
Bear.
I
lucky
mean,
you.
I
You haven't-
might just watch it just purely because I have the AMC A list, so it's like not much commitment or whatever. So
exactly. It's the
Maybe.
perfect AMC Stubbs like rainy afternoon movie. It's not.
exactly.
somebody commented on my Cocaine Bear video saying that Ray Liotta actually has like 2 or 3 other films that aren't released yet. So we
Oh,
might see him.
okay.
Yeah, we might see him in another movie or something. So let's kind of hope that's the case, and hopefully it's a better movie.
Right. Because the final credit of the movie, or like before the credits rather, it says a loving tribute to Ray Liotta. I'm like, oh, so this must be his last on screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a shame. Like,
I remember
kind of
at my theater when that rolled. Well, by the way, my theater was packed. And when
Same.
that credit rolled at the end, somebody in the theater was like, Ray Liotta, who the fuck is that? I was like,
What the hell?
I was like, damn, poor guy.
Fucking pleb.
I know.
The mascot
Normie
from B
situation.
movie.
And that's the other the guy.
It's like, bro, have you not seen B movie? Ray Liotta Honey.
It's like it's the guy from Place Beyond the Pines, the bad cop.
He's in that movie? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
he
think
is.
so. Yeah, I think
Completely
he is.
forgot.